Hey guys, in this video I'm going to make a login form with HTML and CSS. So without wasting the time, let's get started. First of all, I will create a boilerplate of our HTML file. I will press Shift plus 1 and then plus the enter. Now first of all, I will change the title which will be present in the fave icon position when we will open it in our browser. So the title will be login, and I have already created our files index.html style file, and I have already imported image from Google. So this link of this code will be present in my GitHub repo. I will give the link in the description of this video. So first of all, I will create a container that will create our inputs. The inputs like a username, password, and our sign up button. So first of all, create a container, and in this container, all our inputs and other HTML tags will be present. So first of all, I will say we will create a container of username, and in this username I have input type will be text, and the placeholder will be username, and I think that's okay. So, and another container, this container will be password, and in this we have input type of password because this is a password input, and placeholder will be place. So it's not recommending me a placeholder value. VS Code. So first of all I will save it, and now I will try placeholder is equal to password. So let's see how our file is looking right now. But first of all I have to add a button. The button will be sign in, and we will give it a class of btn. Now open it with live server. Let's see how our file is looking right now. So it's looking quite ugly, but we will fix it. I will use both of them side by side so we can see live demo of our code. Hide this sidebar. Now we have to import our style file into our HTML file. The style file have name style.css, and the one thing you will remember, there is default margin of 10 pixels, as you will see here on the upper side of this input container. We have to set margin 0, padding will be 0, and the box sizing will be border box, so it come aligned with the corner. First we have to target the body, and in body we will use font family of sans serif, and I think we have to use display flex because we will use flex box to align our items. Display flex align items, align items center, and justify content center. So this has aligned our content in the center. Now I will target my container, the container that is containing our inputs and button. So target the container, use flexbox to align items, display flex direction will be column, align items center, justify content center. So there is something wrong with it, I think so. Height 100 VH. So now this is the problem, we haven't give it the height. If I will not use the align items, this will be the demo of our code. Now we have to target our inputs. First of all, I will target the username, then password, and then our btn. The username have a margin of, I think top and bottom will be 10 pixel and left and right will be 0. Same with the password container, and this will be margin will be 10 pixel and 0. So it's quite looking nice. Give it a padding of 8 pixel from top and bottom and 2 pixel from left and right. Let's see how it's looking. Oh, there is a mistake. We have to target the input, username and input. Padding will be 8 pixel and 2 pixel. Let's see how it will look. It's looking quite nice. As you see, as I click the input, there is a quite ugly border coming along the way. So we have to use outline width of 0 to remove this. As you see, now it has been removed. We will use border none. Same properties we will use with our password input. So let's target the password input. Password input, we will use the same properties. So we will use border bottom to style this. Border bottom will be 2 pixel solid. We are using red color, so ignore. I think there is some traffic outside, ignore this, or I will remove this voice during editing. So you can always use the opacity to manage it. I will use 0.8 something, and let's see how it will look. It's looking nice. We will use the same border bottom for our second input. Now we have to style our button. We will also use the background image, so don't get disheartened that it's not looking nice right now. So let's target the btn. What's happening here? Now let's start styling the button. So first of all we have to give it a background of red color. Background color will be this one. Copy this color, and now we will give it a color of white, and padding will be 8 pixels from top and bottom and 2 pixels from right and left. I think it's looking okay right now, but we have to remove the border will be none. Let's see how it's looking good right now. So as you see, as I'm clicking this one, it show black border which is quite ugly. There is a technique to remove this border. You have to use outline width of 0. Now you will see this outline has been removed. I will use cursor pointer to style this one. Now in the next step I will use a background image. Background will be URL. There I have already imported an image from Google. So this image will be present in the description code. In the description I will give a link of my GitHub repo, and you will find this code and image from there. So ./bg image, we have to use no repeat. Background position will be, sorry, background, not background position, background repeat will be, background position will be cover. Background repeat, yeah, background repeat will be no repeat, and background size will be cover, so it will fill our screen. Background size will be cover. It's looking nice. As you see, there is a difficulty of reading this text. For this we have to use a background for our container. Background color will be black. It's looking nice. We have just to reduce its opacity to 0, maybe 0.7 maybe. Let's see how it will look. So it's looking nice. We have to give it opacity. I think we have to just give it opacity of 0.8. So now it's looking quite nice. So we have to give a padding to this. Padding will be, I think, let's try 50 pixel from top and bottom and 30 pixel from left and right. So as you see, it's looking beautiful right now. Before starting the tutorial I didn't expect it's looking that nice. I think there we have to fix just one or two things. The margin top for this one, our btn, and the font size maybe. For our input containers we have 16 pixel, and we have to give a same font size to our button, so it's looking nice. We have to give a margin top of maybe 5 pixel, let's see, or let's try 8 pixel. Now it's looking nice. I think It's looking nice right now. Let's give a margin bottom for our heading. So I think this is a good one. Now we have to just use a white color for our login. As you see, as I type the default color is black and we can't see that color. For input I will use a color of white. For password input I will use this same color. What's happening here? Password, and the other input will be username. Color will be white. So now let's see, as I am typing the white color, it's looking so nice. As you type the password, so it's looking nice right now. I think this will be the end of the tutorial. So do like subscribing my channel and share it with your friends.